Hi there. I'd like to welcome you to the inaugural episode of Cooking for Idiots with Albert Hoffman. Now, because this is my birthday, I kind of started drinking a little early. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to make myself a coffee because I am not a responsible adult. I personally recommend everyone to drink coffee while they cook because it stops you from eating your food before you finish making it. And when you're using chicken like I do, that's how you get terrible food poisoning and spend 3 days with violent diarrhea, which my doctor has started actually mocking me for. And having such self-esteem issues as I do, I don't need anything more to, make me loathe myself. So you're probably a plebeian and are using a regular drip coffee. I personally would recommend you getting a tabletop espresso maker because it's we're not savages. It's the modern age. So yeah, but what we're gonna make today is I'm gonna show you how to make chicken shawarma, both the marinade and the other accoutrements. So I'm also going to be teaching you how to make tzatziki. And hopefully, if you're like me and you're of Scottish English descent and your ancestral spice palette is closer to, I don't know, house paint or what something tastes like to someone whose tongue's been cut off, this zesty Mediterranean dish will up your game. Okay, I don't like a long pour, so I'm going to cut it off there. And I don't need to be judged. I use sugar because I am a smoker, because apparently I'm an idiot and I can't taste anything. So I'll put a little bit of milk in there. Yeah, so we're going to start with the marinade. The marinade is, oh shit, I'm almost out of that. No, sorry. The marinade takes 24 hours, so I'm just going to show you how to assemble the marinade, but I'm not going to put in the olive oil or the lemon juice because then I'm ruining perfectly good spices. And Middle Eastern spices are not cheap. I'm also going to be releasing playlists with all the music you'll be hearing. So, make sure to like and subscribe, and maybe we can make a little magic. But again, this is Cooking for Idiots with Albert Hoffman. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Let it get psychologically prepared. And then we're going to continue. But don't worry, I'm gonna fast forward through all this bullshit. So, again, no, he's Bon Appetit's not. I don't fucking know. We'll come back in 20 minutes and we'll get some shit going. Okay, so we've had some technical difficulties. We're gonna sorry. We're gonna probably do a bunch of fast forward stuff. It's only gonna be 5 minutes to the viewer, but really it's like there's a half hour of running, because I don't know how this camera fucking works, to be honest. Whoa. It's like fucking just whoa. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I gotta find out what that is. Okay, so that's all taken care of. We're almost good to go. Turns out what was on fire wasn't actually on fire. But we're gonna, in 5 minutes, I'm gonna come in here, we're gonna set up all the ingredients for the shawarma marinade, then we're gonna start to work on the tzatziki, so stay with us. We will be right back. I'm so fucking high right now. Holy fuck. Oh, if these people only knew how high I was. It's fucking crazy. I can't believe I thought something was on fire. That's fucking, you need an adult, dude. You're not fucking, this is an adult life. said, we're going to do the marinade first. But we're not actually going to use the liquid ingredients because I don't have any more chicken. And it takes 24 hours for a good marinade, so this would be a lot of time lapse without. So the recipe I use, oh, right, music. Oh, fuck, I'm so high. Wow, I think I took too much acid. You know, is there such thing as too much acid? Really? Oh, fuck it. Okay, no, I'll do music later. Okay, so the recipe I used, I got by taking the marinade that a Vancouver restaurant, Einstein's Wrap House, uses. And what I did was I had it taken to a lab and had mass something. I had scientists tell me what was in it so I could have the proper ratios, and so far it's working out alright. You should probably have better standards for cleanliness, but I really don't care anymore. Okay, so what we do is we take one, oh man, I can't read. What the fuck is coriander anyway? Weird. Hey, Middle East. Learn how to name spices better. I'm kidding. I love the Middle Eastern spice palette. And this haircut is baldness, not racism. Cumin, okay, cardamom. How much cardamom? Just 1 tablespoon of everything. Oh. Yeah. Always measure properly. Measure twice, cut once. Yeah, these are actually pretty expensive spices to buy at your local grocery store. So what you want to do is you want to find like a, like, I don't know, little Lebanon or little whatever the hell, 1 teaspoon? What the fuck is a teaspoon? Yeah, and don't buy them in these bottles, buy them in bulk because it's like seriously pricey. Yeah, there's a reason why the colonialism was driven on spices, because white people food taste fucking doesn't have flavor. Okay, so at this point, this is when I would add in the lemon juice and the olive oil and the garlic, but we're not doing any of that because we have prepped everything ahead of time. I don't have the patience to put those back in. I'll come to those later. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna take a pause because I need to have a cigarette and really go pee all of a sudden, and I need to mix another drink. But yeah, so I've already marinated all this crap and we're good to go, but oh man, that looks incredible. Yeah, it's kind of oily, but I mean, seriously, British food tastes awful. Okay, so we're gonna work on the tzatziki next. So I'm breaking out the cucumber, the garlic. Where's my yogurt? There's the yogurt. And so we're going to put this aside for now. The most crucial ingredient I find for tzatziki is your own cheesecloth. Because if you don't have cheesecloth, you got to fucking drain that shit overnight, and it's fucking exhausting. And who has the time? Like, I know I don't. I don't know if you people are like living in a lap of luxury, full of white privilege, but I don't have the time to fucking, I want my tzatziki now. So yeah, I'm going to go have a smoke, and then we're going to come back and I'll show you how this becomes tzatziki. All right? yellow's got me by the brain, man. Okay, so first you want to wash your cucumber and prepare it. Again, if you don't have cheesecloth, get cheesecloth. Otherwise, you're phoning it in, and I'm not a babysitter. So, yeah. So, I usually use what the recipe calls for, a English cucumber. I don't know what that means. I guess that means it has a terrible sex life and is detached from its children. But I don't know, that's just my own cognitive biases. Oh, and if anyone has a problem with the soundtrack, you can go straight to hell, because Bjork is a treasure. There's a good knife. Ooh, I really should not be cutting it. So, yeah. Already I clean it. So after you clean your cucumber, homophobic men, you might want to have your girlfriend take this part of you, just so you know you don't look gay by touching something phallic. So yeah, once it's relatively clean, get out a silver dish, cut off the tips, and break out a cheese. Cheese grater. Get a cheese grater, and you just grate the cucumber. The first time I made tzatziki, I made the mistake of putting it through a food processor. Don't do that. It ruins the texture, and it's awful. Oh, that's really loud. Yeah, remember to like and subscribe. Leave me comments. I'm always happy to take suggestions or get into long discussions about which album by Bjork is the greatest and why she is made of magic. Yeah, now the reason for the cheesecloth is because without it, oh man, I have a better cheese. Where the hell is that other? Oh man, what's wrong with me today? I am like fucking not here. Yeah, don't you have a better cheese grater? Who the fuck is putting away the dishes? Oh, I guess that's me. Who the fuck? Did I lose a cheese grater? Like, what the fuck's happening here? Okay, fuck it. We'll do it like this. We're gonna make a half batch because I don't feel comfortable right now, and I'm kind of getting dizzy. And you know, it's even though this isn't a restaurant, I do try to use sanitary conditions and don't really want to vomit into my food. No, you know what? I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna do this whole thing. I can do this. I'm a grown man. I can grate an entire cucumber. Be careful when you get down to the ends. unless you want extra protein. If you're a vegan, I don't know if that counts. You know, it's an animal, but it's you. Yeah, pro tip, have an actual fucking grater that you can put over the bowl instead of like a fucking third grader like I'm doing. I need a mom. Oh, that's something for the comments. Any weird adults that want to save all the problems of you know, raising children? I'm open for adult adoption. Housebroken, minimal cost. I can hook you up with acid. Not that I know where to get acid. Wow, oh man, this smells so good. I should do a, you know what, maybe I'll let it drain for a little while and I'll do a facial scrub. No, you can do a facial scrub later. Come on. Oh, I just want to have a cigarette and smoke some weed. Almost there. Come on. Why did Humpty Dumpty fall off the wall? Because he took his eyes off the prize. You stay on the ball, you stay on the wall. Wow, my fucking hand-eye coordination is garbage right now. Okay, that's enough. Jesus. Okay, so there's the base of your cucumber. Now, like I said, the cheesecloth lets you cut off like the 12 hours of letting the fucking all the water drain out of the cucumber, drastically reducing your prep time. Shit, I'm running out of bowls. What happened to all my bowls? Okay. Yeah, work. Oh, I also am open to corporate sponsorships. You know, just in case anyone wants to, you know, support local artists or not local artists. You know, Global Village, all that crap. Okay, yeah. So collect all. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I should make. Oh yeah, I can make some cooks for. What am I using again? Cucumber water. Yeah. So. So, I don't know what, I'm a space cadet today. I'm completely neglecting putting away stuff and making a mess. That's not how I run my kitchen. That's not how you should run your kitchen. As I so often say to myself, get your shit together, Von Kasselhausen. So the album we're listening to is Bjork, Homogenic. I think this is one of my, you know, I think it's her third album, or her third big studio album. And it's when she first started incorporating a lot of classical string sections, but electronic elements. And let's go, I want to hear Yoga. I totally didn't get to listen to it. Is it called, what's that song called again? Yoga? Oh, the song we're listening to. Yeah, this is one of the greatest videos ever. A eminent archaeologist, I mean, I always loved Bjork, but she was the one who clued me into just how incredible this song is. And especially the video. So, Dr. C.D.A. Giralda, noted archaeologist, thank you for cluing me into how good this song is. Yeah. That should do it. So, yeah. put the cucumber back in. Now you can save this cucumber water for cucumber water, whatever. You know. Okay. I kind of feel bad throwing those away. I might use those for something later. Maybe toppings. Okay, so then, yeah, whatever a recipe. I did make the 5-second rule. Whenever a recipe calls for a certain amount of garlic, I always find it's a good idea to just triple that right away. When in doubt, more fucking garlic. You know, that's what my grandma used to say. Oh, if you're watching this in Canada, and you have not watched the most recent adaptation of Lucy Maud Montgomery's Anne of Green Gables, you got to get on that. That is, I love the work of Lucy Maud Montgomery, but it's one of the best adaptations I've seen, and it's so emotionally affecting, which as an emotionally blunted person, I really appreciate. Oh man, I did not plan this out at all. Jesus. So and then you see behind the camera and see the chaos of my life. But the fact that I let maple syrup mold is very not Canadian. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. If you are Anish Kapoor, I'm a Stuart Semple fan, so if you are Anish Kapoor or an agent of Anish Kapoor, you're not allowed to watch this. This isn't for you, dick. Okay, so yeah, so we're moving. Oh, I think I have some prepped garlic already, actually. I'm not at all involved today. You'll notice that I don't use a lot of measuring implements, and that's because they're imaginary, and that's a way for the industrial food agricultural complex to control you. So, you know, just ignore. Tablespoons don't exist. They are an invention of the liberal media. And in these perilous times of tyranny, gotta take back all the power you can get. Oh, and the only type of sharing as a free market libertarian is sharing of my YouTube channel. Any other sharing is communism and should stop. You dirty, dirty pinkos. It's called Atlas Shrugged. Read it. I really should not be operating a knife right now. Oh, so if you've made it this far and haven't figured out that the title is a joke, cooking with Albert Hoffman means cooking on acid. Albert Hoffman was the person who first synthesized LSD. Fuck, I totally forget how to make tzatziki right now. Where the fuck is my recipe guide? I just contradicted myself. Yeah, again, like, most recipes are just fucking Illuminati propaganda, flat earth, truth. Can't even pretend that's not. Can't even pretend that I believe in that shit. Yeah, tzatziki recipe. Okay, so I got garlic. Yeah, it's garlic, cucumber, dill. Cucumber, dill, lemon, olive oil. Okay, yeah, fuck, I really gotta... Next time I'm gonna actually plan this out a little bit better. I am just fucking... I am higher than balls right now. Seriously, I might have took too much acid, which is something I don't generally say. What the fuck is a pepper? Don't tell me it isn't Obama's fault I can't find my pepper. Okay, so pepper, garlic, the Liberal Media. I didn't buy chopped dill, but that's because you should pre-prep this stuff, because when you're cooking on acid, you really should not be around anything sharp. Trust me. 1 tablespoon olive oil. Yeah, I also don't have fresh lemons, but I mean, Jesus, I live in fucking Canada. Where am I going to get fresh lemons? Really? Oh my God! You have to be some sort of She-Hulk to open this. Points to anyone who knows that reference. It's Arrested Development. Yeah, I always go for the highest fat content possible. Yeah, look at that. Get some. Okay, so that's tzatziki. Now, I'm going to move over here. Let me just make sure everything's... No, going to pull back a little. Oh, I got to unplug this and replug it. Sorry. I know, fucking amateur hour. But really, if you're needing to learn how to cook off YouTube, I think it's amateur hour all the way around. You know, frankly. Okay, so yeah. So as we've pre-marinated, I'm going to set my... Ooh, this is Stuart Semple's Black 2.0, not for Anish Kapoor, because Anish Kapoor is a monster. Yeah, so always use cast iron. We're going to preheat it, and I'm going to go have a couple more cigarettes. And then we're going to get to the good shit. Namaste, douche. Note to self, make more ice. Ice is going to be so valuable soon. Oh, the camera's not even looking at me. No, you just missed something hilarious. Don't worry, we'll take care of this in post. I love how using these words makes it sound like it's something more than just an idiot with a fucking old handycam self-editing. Okay. We almost good to go here. That's a light looking. Oh man, this is a terrible fucking shot. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll go in like 2 minutes, I swear. Okay, so everything smells like it's good to go. Should we change up the music a little? Oh, that's really hot. That's really hot. Let's go for Biophilia. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something rare. Oh, also it's my birthday, so yeah, you can go fuck yourself. Uh-oh. Did it burn that? Oh well. That oil will take care of everything. that was poorly thought out. Yeah, so I like to actually leave a lot of the chicken fat on. I use chicken thighs, but I find that gives you more fat for the cooking process. I better, I'm going to bump that up a bit. Oh God, this is good. Oh, and I have no indemnity. Is it indemnity? Yeah, you can't sue me. You can't sue me. I'm protected. Free speech, InfoWars, Prison Planet. Do your research. Maybe it's okay. So when that's cooking, I didn't prep any of the veggies because I am not doing good as an adult, and I only use the term adult in the loosest possible sense of the word. Oh yeah, this is really poorly thought out. Yeah, totally gonna fix this all in post. Like I actually have access to any type of studio production values or anything. Yeah. Next episode we're gonna do a bit better pre-planning, because this is fucking amateur hour here. Okay. So, as I have given myself food poisoning as an adult so many times, I like my chicken well done. But personal taste, but I do not recommend undercooked chicken. So, I like to use like a 5, and I like the amount of jus that this marinade gives you, because you get to let it just sit there and it kind of cooks itself in its own juices. So yeah, I went to a local market and brought the closest thing to local romaine I could. You should probably watch it, but I really don't fucking care. Because we're basically, as a species, polishing the brass of the Titanic, and the whole thing's going down, so fuck off with your Sophie units and string green stripe patterns. No. No. Fuck. Okay, so that's cooking. We're going to use our knife things, chop up the accoutrements for a chicken shawarma, which generally is lettuce, tomato, onions, turnips, pickles, etc. I forgot to make hummus, so there's no hummus. Maybe I'll do hummus next time. Hummus is a great protein source and a great way to free yourself from the industrial food entertainment complex that rules our lives. And again, I can't stress this enough. This is only for educational purposes. And I am a professional. You really should not be using knives or sharp objects when you're drunk or in an altered state of consciousness. Oh, please don't cut myself, because that will just ruin this day. So, you know, it's best to prep this shit ahead of time, and I'm really wishing I did right now because I cannot even see right now. Oh. Yeah. Next time we're gonna do maybe just 2 heads. I think 5 was a little excessive. Shit. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to clean this up for like 5 hours. You only need 1. I don't even think I can eat right now, to be honest. My mouth wants nothing to do with food. Okay, so it's onion and lettuce. Oh, looks like this is almost, yeah, this looks done. The jus is running clear, so I'm going to reduce the temperature but keep it going because as soon as I finish cutting this tomato, I'm going to have another cigarette and take some glaucoma medicine because I have glaucoma. Again, yeah, if you do follow this recipe to the letter and you are using LSD while cooking, yeah, don't cut stuff. Like, this is actually the second time I went to shoot this. The first time I ended up in the hospital having to get stitches and trying to explain my way out of a 48-hour psychiatric hold. Because if you're on hallucinogens and you show up in an emergency room with self-inflicted cuts, they don't take that lightly. Okay, so we're going to let that go. We're almost done. I'm going to have a cigarette and we'll be back in 5 minutes to finish this up. Enjoy the Beethoven. I kind of forgot. Sorry. Okay. So the chicken is obviously done. We have the accoutrements. So, oh, you never finished, see, look at this, fucking amateur hour. I never finished making the tzatziki. So we're just going to do a quick little, oh, Jesus, fuck. The sad part is you're not even going to be able to eat any of this fresh. You being me, not you, the audience. There's no way I can fucking eat anything right now. All this is just giving my mouth the no feeling. Okay, so plating is at your discretion. Generally for plating, I like to use plates. It's crazy. But, so am I. Oh, yeah, no, that's not a funny joke. Never mind. Never mind. I need a handler. Okay, so there's some pita. There's lettuce. What are you forgetting? No! Yeah, remember to like and subscribe, because my dream is to move to Nelson, British Columbia, buy a little bit of land, and raise goats, and make organic feta, and grow dope. Okay, so we've reached the culmination. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Oh. The entire idea of eating food right now is repellent. But I don't care, that's fucking delicious. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. I'm now going to go lock myself in a dark room and totally not go consensually abuse myself. Not legally indemnable. I don't know if I'm using that word right. That means you can't sue me. Pricks.